LakelandCarKeys.com. We're in a 2019 Dodge Ram 1500. The customer has one working fobik key. The blade doesn't stay in the housing, so they called me out to program the second fobik key into the system. The 2018 Plus Dodge Rams use a special gateway cable that plugs into a connector underneath the dash. That's the green connector there. We have the ADC advanced cable, and I'm going to be using the Topdon T-Ninja Pro. It has the Bluetooth dongle connection that's just plugged into the gateway cable that plugs back into the OBD2 source for power. So what we're dealing here with this particular vehicle, this is the fobik key that they provided me for programming, and when I put it in the ignition and turn it, it does not light up. It tells me the key's in the ignition and it's the wrong key fob. So this might be for one of the older years, or possibly one of the Dodge Chrysler models that's not Ram. Ram actually does use a Ram key. It's only for Rams. This is one that I pulled out of my inventory, and I just wanted to show you the difference. When I put it in the ignition and I turn it to the on position, everything on the dashboard lights up. And that should let you know, that should be an early indicator whether you got the correct key or not. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna power up my Topdon. All right, this is and some stuff that I was in earlier. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna auto VIN this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and select Dodge, confirm. All right, we are in North America, and we are on a Ram 1500. All right, so we're gonna select 2018 Plus, and this is a fobik key. All right, we're gonna go into Mobilizer, key learning. So I'm not sure if on this one I have to go in and manually read the key code first, or if it automatically does it part of the process. So I'm just gonna run it through. It's telling me that I have to use a 12+8 Chrysler cable, but we are using that ADC gateway cable, so we are good. All right, so yeah, so it's telling us to go ahead and enter that, but all right, so I'm gonna go cancel, go back one, and go ahead and read it. So it tells us to turn off the ignition, turn on the hazard lights, select OK. So a lot of other programmers, once you plug in, it'll automatically begin that process of pulling that PIN code. The customer did go to the dealership and get the PIN code previously, but we could go ahead and see it. We got 1829. All right, so we're gonna just go back into Mobilizer, go into key learning, hit OK, and there it is. It automatically populated it in there for us. We're gonna hit confirm. All right, and then the lock should cycle. They usually cycle when the programming is complete. All right, well, they didn't cycle, but it told us it was successful if we want to go into the new key. So we're gonna hit cancel because we're not gonna add any more keys. Let me turn off the hazards. Turn the key to the on position. All right, so this key is programmed, it starts. Let me pull it out, lock, unlock. All right, so the remote functions work. And this key is now programmed. And then all we got to do is go to the van and cut the emergency blade, and he'll be good to go. Alright, that was real easy work with the Topdon T-Ninja Pro. Alright, and this is just my old school manual duplicator, which has both keys in. So I just check the height on both sides and then check the tip, make sure they're both aligned, and then just run it through by hand. Once this is done, he's all set to go. Alright, and then this is the finished product. We just go ahead and verify that it locks them both, unlocks the door, and we put it in their new key and they're good to go. And that's the finished job. Like linkcarkeys.com.